is less than 0, then it is decreasing. Okay. Only 32 have joined. What about others? Hmm? Okay. Increasing and decreasing function. We have two theorems, isn't it? Two definition. What do you say about first definition? If
C is less than
x1 is
D.
less than x2, and if it gives f of x1 is less than f of x2, then what?
Decreasing function.
Then f is
Strictly decreasing.
decreasing function or increasing function.
Increasing function.
Decreasing or increasing?
Increasing.
Increasing.
Increasing. Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Strictly increasing. Second one, if x1 is less than x2, which implies f of x1 is less than or equal to f of x2, then what does it mean? F
Increasing.
is
Increasing.
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 Third one, if x1 is less than x2 and if f of x1 is greater than f of x2, then what does it mean?
Strictly decreasing. Strictly
F
increasing.
is
Strictly.
strictly
Decreasing.
decreasing. Fourth definition, if x1 is less than x2, which implies f of x1 is greater than or equal to f of x2, then what does it mean? F
Decreasing.
is
Decreasing.
increasing or decreasing? F is decreasing function.
Increasing.
So this is definition 1 for increasing and decreasing function. What about the next one then? Definition 2. Who can tell me about definition 2?
F dash of X.
F
Hmm.
dash.
Less than 0, decreasing function. Greater than 0, increasing function.
Firstly, f is continuous on the closed interval a comma b. Then f is
Differentiable on
differentiable
open
on the
interval.
open interval a comma b. Then we have the three conditions. Firstly, f is increasing on closed interval a comma b if f dash of x is greater than 0, isn't it?
Yes,
Isn't
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Second one, f is decreasing on the closed interval a comma b if f dash of x is what?
less than 0.
Less than 0. Then
Less than 0.
f is a constant function. When is it a constant function?
Equal to 0.
F dash of
Constant
x equal
Dash
to
of x equal to
function
0.
in a comma b if f dash of x is equal to 0. So here, what are the values we have to assume for x? We have to assume only the values of x that lies between a and b open interval. We should not consider the endpoints a comma b. We should not consider. We should take x only in this open interval. Okay, that is the condition. So when do we say that it is strictly increasing according to this definition then?
Greater than 0.
F is strictly increasing in open interval. Now we should not consider the endpoints, only the open interval. And if f dash of x is greater than 0 for each x belongs to open interval a comma b, then it is strictly increasing. Similarly, f is strictly decreasing in open interval f a comma b if f dash of x is less than 0 for each x belongs to a comma b. Okay, can you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So what we
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
highlight here is, if you consider closed interval, and in that closed interval if f dash of x is greater than 0, then it is increasing function. Okay, if you consider open interval, and in the open interval if f dash of x is greater than 0, then it is strictly increasing. It is not only increasing, it is strictly increasing. Secondly, if in closed interval if f dash of x is less than 0, then it is decreasing function. In the open interval, in the open interval if f dash of x is less than 0, then it is strictly decreasing function. Okay, got it? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are using
Yes,
this,
ma'am.
we are using this one for solving the problem. Yesterday in the previous class we did two sums from exercise, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So let us see a fourth sum, exercise 6.2, fourth sum we will discuss now. The reason is third sum I am skipping. Tomorrow we will solve third sum because it is a little bit different. So here fourth sum we are solving. Find the interval in which, how many have joined our class
60, ma'am.
today?
60, ma'am.
60.
60.
60, madam.
In which yesterday I was conducting Viva was for the 11th children. Okay, you know how intelligent they are. When I asked them equation formula for sine 2 theta, one by said it is very simple, ma'am. Sine theta plus sine theta is sine 2 theta. It's correct only, no? If we ask, prove that sine x
No, ma'am.
by n equal to 6, then they will simply strike out, then they will write it as 6, no? Likewise, they answered me sine 2 theta equal to sine theta plus sine theta. Then one more intelligent girl answered sine 3 theta equal to, it's very simple, ma'am. Sine 3 theta is sine theta plus theta plus theta. Correct, Ada? Logically, it is correct only, no?
Yes, ma'am.
100%, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Very good.
Wrong, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Not wrong. Wrong.
Wrong or correct?
Gautam, ma'am.
Wrong.
Go.
Correct, ma'am.
Urrang. It's Gautam.
So f of x equal to 2x square minus 3x is first strictly increasing, and the second one strictly decreasing. So now we are going to follow a new method when compared to the first two problems. You have to be very keen in observing these sums. Okay, this method we are going to follow for the all other problems. So here, see how I am writing the solution. The same way you have to write the solution. You should not miss out any of the step. Okay, given f of x equal to 2x square minus 3x. So for second definition, we should find out f dash of x. What is f dash of
Yes,
x?
ma'am.
4x.
4x minus
4x
4x minus
now
3.
4x minus 3.
okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to find the critical point. For finding critical point, we are assuming f dash equal to 0. If you put f dash equal to 0, what will you get?
3 by 4.
4x minus 3 equal to
3 by 4.
0
3 by 4.
X is
implies
equal to 3 by 4.
x equal to 3 by 4. So now listen carefully and understand the steps what I am doing. So what we are going to do is we are going to split the interval into 3 parts as minus infinity to 3 by 4 and 3 by 4 to infinity. Got it? Got it?
Yes.
Madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
in
ma'am.
this interval and in this interval, we are going to calculate f dash of x. So what we have to do is, I'm going to make a table like this, and firstly, I'm going to make an column for interval. Secondly, for calculation. Okay, and we will write the heading here. So whenever a problem is asked in this way, you have to make this table. Understood? So interval,
Yes, ma'am.
then sign of f dash of x. Here nature of function. So how many interval we have here? Minus infinity,
2
comma
into 1.
2 interval.
3 by 4. One more
3 by
is
4 to infinity.
3 by 4, comma
Plus
Infinity.
infinity. Okay. Next, what we have to do?
Substitute.
Take one value between them. Any one point.
Okay, very good. You people are very good in this. Tell me one value in between minus infinity, comma 3 by
1
4.
by 2.
Minus infinity, comma 3 by 4. చిన్నదా ఉంది.
Minus 1.
0 we can assume.
0.
No.
0 is G,
In
minus 1.
minus infinity, comma 3, take x as 0. Isn't
0.
it?
0.
We can take, okay, good. Take x
0.
as 0. Okay.
0. 0.
என்னடா ஆச்சு அவனுக்கு? Take x as 0, so then what will be f dash of 0 now? F dash of x is
Minus
what?
3.
Minus 3.
4x
Minus
minus 3.
3.
So
Minus
4
3.
into 0
Minus
minus
3.
3 is minus 3. So what is the sign of this f dash of x? You have to
Negative.
calculate all this in
Negative.
rough work.
Negative. Minus.
Okay, you can calculate all this in rough
Negative.
work. So in rough work we are doing this. So it is negative. In the next interval, 3 by 4, comma infinity. What value shall we take for x? Give for x.
2.
Shall we give 1?
1, madam.
1, ma'am.
Yes,
1.
madam.
Okay, 4
One,
into 1
ma'am.
minus 3 is 1. What is the symbol for plus 1?
Positive.
Positive.
Plus.
Positive.
Positive.
So if it
Positive,
is
madam.
negative, so in the open interval, if it is negative, what is nature of function? In open interval, if it is less greater than 0, what is
Strictly decreasing.
definition?
Strictly
Strictly.
increasing, ma'am.
Strictly.
Okay, here strictly what? Strictly decreasing.
Decreasing.
Means decreasing. Positive means
Decreasing.
increasing.
Increasing.
Okay.
Decreasing.
Okay, but what is the question? In which interval it is strictly increasing, and which interval it is strictly decreasing? So can you tell me the solution now?
Minus
Therefore,
infinity. 3 by
in
4 decreasing.
Minus
3 by 4,
infinity to
comma
3 by 4.
infinity,
It is strictly
f of x plus
increasing.
Strictly
It is
increasing.
strictly increasing,
Strictly
madam.
increasing.
strictly increasing, and in
Another interval decreasing.
minus infinity comma 3 by 4,
It is strictly
f
decreasing,
of
madam.
x is
Strictly decreasing.
strictly
Strictly.
decreasing. So are you thorough with this concept now? Will you solve this problem
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
This,
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
important 4-mark question. Will you solve it correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is the chapter name?
Application of
Application of
derivative.
derivative.
AOD.
Application of derivative.
AOD.
Application of derivatives exercise
Point
6.2, madam.
6.2.
6.2.
6.
Fourth sum, madam. 6.2.
Some number.
4.
Okay, I'll send you this one today. You all have to copy it in your notebook with the concept which we have made. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we move on to the next
Yes, ma'am.
question?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, madam.
So in the previous case, why we did not say that it is only increasing or only decreasing function? We have taken only open interval, isn't it? That is why we are telling that it is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Clear?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we discuss the next sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah,
In the rough work you tried out now, ma'am. Instead of that, directly you can make the table.
that is not compulsory for exam. That steps you need not concentrate much. Okay. That randomly you can select a value and you can write. You need not concentrate much on that. That is why I'm avoiding that in rough work. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Directly we can.
avoiding that in fire work.
Yes.
Directly you can calculate, but you have to be very particular while calculating, or else you commit
Ma'am.
mistake. So some number 5 we have to discuss. Yes, tell me.
Take that. Ma'am, take that question in close interval, ma'am. Same question in close interval.
How can you consider closed interval for minus infinity and plus infinity?
Ma'am, 3 by 2 we can include, ma'am. Only one.
At that time you will get 0, no? Equal to 0, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Which the function f of x equal to 2x cube minus 3x square minus 36x plus 7 is strictly increasing. Second one, strictly decreasing. So now the function is a cubic degree polynomial, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So how to solve this?
Differentiate.
First difference.
If dash it.
So given f of x equal to, once again we'll write the question, 2x cube minus 3x square minus 36x plus 7. So f dash of x equal to what? 6x square
6x square.
minus
6x.
6x
36.
minus 36.
Minus
Okay.
36.
So we have to assume for finding critical point, what we have to find?
If dash x equal to
F
0.
dash equal to
F dash
0.
equal to 0.
Dash x equal
F
to
dash of
0.
x equal to 0. Okay. I'm not mentioning critical point anywhere, isn't it? I have not written the word critical point anywhere, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So you should also kindly avoid that, because critical point has got a wide definition, and we are not touching upon that. During NDA time we will look into that. Okay, so split it.
-3 plus 2.
-3 plus 2.
-3 plus 2.
-3 plus 2.
-1 -6. How to split? -3 plus 2. Adding two numbers will give, these two numbers will give -1. Product of these two will give -6. So we can split this as 6 into x minus 3 into x plus 2 equal to 0. 6 is not equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x plus 2 equal to 0. So what are the possible values we will have?
X is equal to
X
3,
equal to 3
3.
X equal to
or
-2.
x equal to -2. Even though it is or, we should not consider this as a choice. We should split the interval with these two values. So how to split the interval now? Tell me how to
minus
split the
infinity to
interval.
minus
Minus
2,
2
minus
to
2
Minus
Minus
-3
Minus
infinity
to minus
-2 infinity.
என்னடா அவன் யாருடா அவன் டீ காபின்றவன் டீ காபின்னு சொல்றது யாருடா யாருடா அது who is that culprit oi okay what are the three columns that are to be made
Interval.
one is for what
Interval.
intervals.
Intervals.
okay
Sign of intervals.
Sign of nature option, madam.
Nature of interval.
hmm so interval second one is what
sign of
sign of f dash
Sign,
of
madam.
x. Third one is
nature of
nature
Function.
of function.
Function.
How many intervals we have here?
3.
3, ma'am.
3.
2,
3, madam.
minus infinity comma minus 2, minus 2 comma 3. Why I'm not taking closed interval here? If I take closed interval, at that point it will become greater than or equal to 0, isn't it? Critical point. At critical point, f dash of x will become 0, isn't it? That is why we are not taking closed interval whenever we consider the critical points. Got it?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
What? No.
That critical point.
Whenever we consider critical point, how did we get critical point?
Putting f dash x equal to 0.
So at 3, what is f dash of x? At 3, what is f dash of x?
0. 1, ma'am.
0.
0.
0. That is
0,
why we are
ma'am.
not considering. So if you consider, we will have, we cannot put positive or negative, because they're asking only sign, isn't it? Because 0 is neither positive nor negative, isn't it? Or greater than 0,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
greater than, it will become greater than or equal to 0. Clear? So that is
Yes, ma'am.
the thing which we have to avoid. So let us calculate the values in this. In minus infinity to minus 2, tell me one comfortable value.
-3.
-3.
Take x equal to
Minus
minus
1.
3. Minus 3. Okay. If you take x as minus 3, what is f of minus 3? 6 into
-6.
x square minus x minus 6. Let us write f of x here.
36.
X square, sorry. We should not forget this 6. 6 into
Plus 6.
x square minus
Plus
x minus
36.
6.
plus 36.
So minus 3 the whole square becomes 9. Minus of minus 3 becomes plus 3 minus 6. So what will you get? 6 6 are 36. 36 is greater than 0 or less than 0?
Greater than 0. Positive sign.
So greater than 0. Okay, positive. Second, what is the second interval? Yes, tell me.
Why you are considering that 6 also, ma'am? It is taken commonly out, no, ma'am.
That is okay, but times if you take minus 6 commonly out, and here we have x square minus x and minus 6, this will become less than 0. You have to multiply minus 6 with this, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
That mistake, normally all will commit that mistake. That is why we are taking that minus 6 also. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So what will be f of 0? 6 into
Minus
0 minus 0 minus 6. Minus 36 is less than 0. So in third interval, what is the third interval? 3 comma infinity. Take x as what?
5.
4. Okay, 4 or 5, whatever you want, you can consider. F of 5 equal to what? 6 into 5 square minus 5 minus 6. That will give 6 into 25 minus 11. What is 25 minus 11?
14.
14.
14 is greater than 0, isn't it? Greater than 0. So, greater than 0 means what is the nature of function?
Increasing.
Strict increasing. Less than 0 means what is the nature of function?
Decreasing.
So here,
Strictly decreasing.
Strictly increasing.
so how to write the answer? F of x is strictly increasing in which interval?
Minus infinity to minus 3.
Union
And
uh,
3 to
and f of x is strictly decreasing in which interval? Minus 2 comma. Have you all understood?
minus 2.
Have you all understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Do anyone have doubt in this?
Yes, ma'am.
Do anyone have doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Eugene.
Ma'am.
Is it easy?
What?
Somewhat,
Somewhat.
ma'am. Somewhat is.
Okay, four more question will be asked from this.
5.
So far easy, ma'am.
So far easy. Difficulty level will increase only after the next problem. So you need not worry. We will learn everything properly. Okay. Okay. Sixth sum, they have given 5 subdivisions in that. Increasing or decreasing. Exercise 6.2. Sum number 6. In sixth one, find the interval in which the following function are strictly increasing or decreasing. So A subdivision is x square plus 2x minus 5. Shall I leave this as homework for you?
Yes, ma'am.
B
Yes,
sum
ma'am.
10 minus 6x minus 2x square. Shall I leave this also as homework? Huh? So C subdivision, we have f of x. In everywhere we have f of x equal to minus 2x cube minus 9x square minus 12x plus 1. So let us solve this one. What is f dash of x? Hello?
Minus 6x minus 18
minus 6
x
x square
Okay.
minus
minus
12.
minus 12.
So now which number we are going to take commonly out?
6.
Minus 6.
Minus
Minus
6.
Minus 6.
So what will you get? Plus 2, isn't it? Okay, now for finding critical point, we have to assume
F dash.
F dash of x equal to 0. F dash of x equal to 0 will give minus 6 into
minus 6.
x square plus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. Here minus 6 is not equal to 0. Therefore x square plus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. What combination will give? Adding two numbers plus
1
2,
and 2.
1 and 2, ma'am.
2, 1. So we can split this as x plus 1 into x plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore x equal to minus 1 or x equal to minus 1.
Minus 2.
So how to split the interval now? How to split the interval?
Minus infinity to minus 2, minus 2 to minus 1, minus 1 to infinity.
How many intervals we should split?
3.
3, ma'am.
3, ma'am.
Minus 2 or minus 1? Shall I put minus 1 and after that here minus 2?
No, ma'am.
No.
First minus 2.
No, ma'am.
No.
First minus
Because minus 2 is smaller than minus 1, isn't it? Then
Minus
plus
2.
infinity. So we have 3 intervals, isn't it? Let us make a table. So you all may feel that என்னடா நோ சொல்றான் அன்ஷு, what happened? So here what is the first one?
Interval.
Minus.
Then next
Interval. Sin of f dash x.
Sign of
Sin of
Sin of
nature of
then
nature of
Nature of
nature of f of x. So what is the first interval?
minus infinity to minus
2.
Okay.
minus 2 to minus 1.
Minus 1 to infinity.
Shall I make rough work here?
yes
Yes,
ma'am.
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 Okay. So in minus infinity, comma, minus 2,
Minus
take x as what?
Minus 12.
minus 6.
Minus 3.
Minus 6.
Minus 3.
Minus
Minus 3, ma'am.
Okay, minus 3. Okay, what is f of x?
Plus 2.
What is f of x?
Minus 6.
X plus 1 into x plus 2.
No. Take f of x as minus 6 into x square plus 3x plus 2. So what will be f of minus 3 now? F of minus 3 is minus 6 into minus 3
Nine
the
minus
whole square plus 3 into minus 3
Minus 12.
plus 2. What will you get in that
Minus
case?
12.
Minus
Minus
12.
12.
9
Minus
minus
12.
9.
Minus 9 plus 2.
Minus 2
12.
is less than 0. So if you would have avoided this minus 6, what must be the symbol now?
Plus
Plus.
plus 2.
Plus 6.
Plus
In
2.
that case, என்னத்துல plus 2 இருக்குது இவனுக்கு? He is making fun with plus 2. What is the reason? So here it will become greater than 0. Will it be correct?
No, ma'am.
So
No, ma'am.
you should consider minus 6 or not?
Consider.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to consider. Okay, then only you will get the answer correctly. Minus 12, isn't it? Less than 0. Therefore, strictly
decreasing.
greater than 0, no?
Less than 0.
Sorry, less than 0. Less than 0
Minus
means
12.
strictly decreasing.
Decreasing.
Okay. So next, let us consider minus 2, comma, minus 1. What value we have to take for
Minus
x
1
now?
by 2.
Very
Minus
good.
1.
Minus 3 by 2.
Minus 1 by 2.
Minus 3. Ma'am,
So
it
f
will not
of
fall in.
Ma'am, 3 by
3
2.
by 2.
Minus 3 by 2, ma'am.
Minus 3.
Minus 3 by 2,
Minus
3 by 2.
3 by 2.
3 by 2, ma'am.
Minus 3 by 2,
very good,
ma'am.
very good. Minus 3 by 2. So here we will have 6 minus 6 into minus 3 by 2 the whole square plus 3 into 3 minus 3 by 2 plus 2. So what will you get? Minus 6 into 9 by 4 minus 9 by 2 plus 2. So what will it be? Minus 6.
3 by
If
2.
it is LCM as 4, 9 minus 18
Then
plus. Don't be lethargy. Calculate 1 by 1. So minus 6 into what?
Minus 1 by 4.
Minus 1 by 4. So minus into
3 by
minus
2.
greater than 0. So greater than 0 means strictly
Increasing. Increasing.
most. Okay, I'll tell you one shortcut method. Most of the times, if it is greater than 0, next one will be less than 0, and another one, next one will be greater than 0. But
Greater than zero.
at times we will get greater than 0, greater than 0, less than 0, less than 0, like that. So you have to be very careful while calculating. Okay. Okay, what is the next one?
Minus 1 to infinity.
Minus 1 comma infinity.
0.
In minus 1 comma infinity, what value shall we take?
0.
Zero.
So f of 0 becomes minus
Minus
6
Than
into
0.
Negative.
0 minus 0 minus minus 12
Yes, ma'am.
plus 2.
Yes, ma'am. Minus
0 plus
Minus
0
12.
plus 2. So it is minus 12. It is less than 0. So less than 0 means strictly
Decreasing.
Decreasing.
strictly decreasing. Therefore, f of x is strictly decreasing. Okay, increasing in which interval?
Minus 2, comma
Minus
minus
2 to minus 1.
Minus 1 and strictly decreasing. Minus infinity comma minus
minus infinity minus 2
Union.
union.
Minus 1 comma minus infinity.
Okay. Have you got it? Now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Some number?
6. C.
Sum number 6, ma'am.
6C. Okay.
6th.
Okay. So D sum is, in this we have D sum as sum number 6D. 6 minus 9x minus x square. Okay. Should I have to do this sum? Will you do this?
We'll do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you do this as homework?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
F of x equal to x plus 1 the whole cube into x minus 3 the whole cube. Shall we solve this sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How to solve? How to solve?
First use formula.
What formula?
A plus B.
A plus B whole cube.
I don't think so.
A plus B.
Shall we take it as this? Can
Yes,
you write
Yes, madam.
B equal to AB the whole cube?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now multiply. What will you get if you multiply? X square whole cube.
Minus
Will you
2x
get?
minus 3.
Will you get this?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is
Yes,
f
ma'am.
of x. How to
Yes,
find
ma'am.
f dash of x?
Differentiate.
How to differentiate? Shall we take this x cube x square minus 2x minus 3 as some y? Hmm?
Y. Yes, ma'am.
So how to differentiate y?
3 into
3y square.
3y square into y dash
3y square
3y
dy by
square
dx.
into y dash.
of
dy
y.
by dx.
Isn't it? So we will get 3 into x square minus 2x minus 3 into d by dx of y. What is y? This thing.
X square
x
X
square
square
minus 2x
minus 2x
X square
minus
minus 2x minus 3.
Ma'am, the square will come.
3 into,
Their whole square will come, ma'am.
cube.
okay, right, whole square into 2x minus 2.
Yes, minus
Shall I take
2.
2 commonly out from this? 6 into,
Okay.
how to split this minus 2 and minus 3? Splitting the middle term method, how to apply?
X plus 1, x
Adding
minus 1.
Minus 3x plus x.
X plus 1, x
Minus 3 plus x.
adding
Minus
these
3
two will
plus
give,
3 plus x.
adding minus 3 and plus 1 will give minus 2. Product of minus 3 and plus 1 will give minus 3. So we have to split this as x minus 3, x plus 1 into x minus 2. Is it correct? Is it correct?
2x.
So how to split the interval?
minus 1, ma'am. X minus 1, not 2.
X minus 1 na?
Yes,
X
ma'am.
minus 1, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Middle
are
one.
taking
2
2
common out.
common.
Instead of x minus 2.
Adding to these two will give minus 2. Product of these two will give minus 3. Correct only, no? X
Ma'am,
plus
no,
1
ma'am.
dana?
F dash of x, ma'am. You took
Last
2
one.
commonly out, ma'am. So x minus 1 also.
From
Instead
last
of x
Ah,
minus
2x
2, x
minus
minus
2.
1.
okay,
Last
here.
one, x
Right.
minus 1.
X
2x
minus
minus
1. So how? Now we want to split the interval. Mm, minus infinity to, what is the first number? In order, we will take
Minus 3.
minus.
minus 3, minus 1, 1. Isn't it? In order, we have to write minus 3, minus 1, 1, infinity. Okay. So first interval, fourth interval. So we have to make a table like this.
We'll get 3, ma'am.
3.
3
Innathu?
we'll get, ma'am.
Huh?
3 ma'am, not
Solution
minus 3.
3, ma'am, not minus 1.
3 ma'am, not
Minus and 3 to minus 1, ma'am.
X equal
Solution
to
will
3
be
will
3
get.
and minus 1, ma'am.
என்னடா
Solutions will
சொல்றீங்க?
be, ma'am, critical
Ma'am,
point will be
minus
3,
and
not
3
minus 3.
3, ma'am.
Solution will be 3, ma'am, not
Okay,
minus
right.
3.
So x is equal to 3 minus 1 plus 1, isn't it? So plus 3, this is not minus 3. So what order we have to take? Minus
Minus
1,
1,
Minus
1,
infinity.
1, 1, 1, 3.
1, 1, 3.
minus 1, 1, 3, right?
3. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, okay, interval. What are the subdivisions? Tell me. Interval,
Interval,
then
sign of
Sin
f,
x.
then
nature of
nature of
nature of f of x. So firstly, we should consider minus infinity comma minus 1.
minus 1.
Then second minus
Then
1 comma 1,
1 to 1.
1
comma
comma 3,
3
3
comma
comma infinity. So let us calculate the values in rough work and do the answer. So tell me the values in minus infinity comma minus 1.
Minus 2, ma'am.
Minus 2.
minus
So first let us write f of x. Shall we write it as 6 into x minus 3 into x plus 1 into x minus 1 so that we can easily apply, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Take x as minus 2. So we will have f dash, no, this is
Strictly.
f dash of minus 2, 6 into minus 2 minus 3, minus 2 plus 1, minus 2 minus 1. 6 into minus 5 into minus 1 into minus 3. What will we get? Minus into minus plus, plus into minus, minus, isn't it?
Yes.
Shall we directly put?
Negative.
So strictly
Negative.
what?
Decreasing.
Decreasing.
Decreasing. Okay. So in next interval, minus 1 comma 1, what value shall we take?
0.
0.
So what is f dash of 0 then? 0 minus 3, 0 plus 1. What will you get?
Positive value.
Negative, positive,
18.
negative. Negative into negative, positive. Positive into positive.
Positive.
So greater than 0, isn't it? Greater than 0 means what?
Strictly
Increasing.
Strictly increasing.
So what are the other values which we can take?
2.
2, ma'am.
So in 1 comma 3, take x as 2. 6 into 2 minus 3, isn't it? Then 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 1. What will you get? 6 into negative into
Negative into
positive
positive
into
into
positive. What will you get? So less than 0.
negative.
Negative.
Less than 0 means strictly
Decreasing.
Decreasing.
decreasing. So what is the last interval? Last interval.
3,
3.
3.
Take x as 4. So we will have f dash of 4. 6 into 4 minus 3. 4 plus 1. 4 minus 1. What will you get?
Positive.
Positive. Greater than 0.
Greater than 0.
greater than 0.
So strictly
Positive.
increasing.
Increasing.
Therefore, answer how to write. F of x is strictly increasing in which interval? Minus 1 to
Minus 1 comma 1 to minus
1,
3 comma
1,
infinity.
3, infinity.
Union. 3
f
comma
of x
infinity.
is strictly decreasing on which interval?
Minus infinity to minus 1 and 1 to 3.
1 comma 3.
Union?
3.
Okay. Hmm. Some number?
6E.
6 E. 6 E, man.
E. Okay. Have you all understood?
Ma'am, please
Thoroughly
go to
understood.
previous page, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
Little up, ma'am.
Yenada?
I want to see the slide, ma'am.
Which one
Show
you are
the
asking?
previous one.
Same
Previous
question,
one.
ma'am.
What happened? Where do you have doubt?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
ஓகே என்னடா பாதி பேரை காணோம் கிளாஸ் முடியுதுன்னு சொல்ல முன்னாடியே பாதி பையப்புல ஓடிடுறான்ப்பா Do you have any
10
doubt in
minutes over,
this?
ma'am.
Do you have